Yes, so our own very dark man is at it again. And this time it is for something that will just gladden your heart and soul at this time. VDM is always thinking about, how he can impact lives, and once again, he's back to China, and he's doing everything possible to ensure that he brings smiles back home. Okay? So imagine this. You are a university student far from town. Then the lights go off again and your fan stops working. Your phone dies like that and you cannot study properly. Then someone comes along bearing not just promises, but a box, name with his own name, carrying light for your home, your dreams, your future. When the powerful see suffering, they speak. When the humble rise, they build. Very dark man did not just speak, he's building right now. This is the story of a man cutting out middlemen, fighting profit for impact, and daring to say, let there be light. Yes, not just light, but affordable light. Very dark man, popularly known as VDM, has launched or is about to launch VDM power stations. Yes, an initiative born out of Nigeria's deep electricity crisis. And the target, according to him in his own words, university students, people in the ghettos, because don't forget that he himself is from the ghetto. So he's looking at university students, those living in ghetto, rural communities, folks who suffer most, when the greed fails. And don't forget that this is our greed. Fails, without notice these days. Okay? These power stations usually sell for about 200,000 naira. Okay? So VDM says he will make some of them available for as low as 70,000 naira. Not to maximize profits, but to maximize impact. Each station will carry his name, yes, his brand. So it's clear, this is special and personal to him. He's taking his reputation on serving the underserved. Yes. Why now, you want to ask, right? Because his trip to China reopened business channels. He says he lost many of his contacts, many of his manufacturer connections. The last time he came back from China and was detained by EFCC. Don't forget, he told all of us at that time that his phone was seized. And so the contacts were lost. Now he's negotiating directly, cutting out middlemen to bring down costs once again in faraway China. What will these power stations do when fully charged? According to VDM, they can run fans, ring lights, charge phones, and there's Bluetooth as well, and one or two other functions that I can't really remember right now. Okay, but it's a wonderful piece of a box, if you ask me. University students can study, content creators can shoot videos, makeup artists can work unhindered. There's another version that can power the fridge, according to VDM. And according to him as well, they last many hours, some for between 8 to 9 hours, another type for 15 to 16 hours. That's a lot, if you ask me. So he emphasizes this is not a profit scheme. He wants to reduce costs, save money. That's save money for people, give relief in any way he can, and he expects pushback. Don't forget that when people come up with things like this, there are going to be pushback. He knows some will try to frustrate his goal, as they have always done. But he says he has the manufacturers, and he knows the process right now. So you want to ask, what are the impacts? What are the implications? And what are the lessons? Let me start with the impacts, okay? These power stations, if delivered as promised, could change many lives, especially students who currently rely on kerosene lamps, rechargeable lights, candle lights, or struggle with erratic generator usage, even for those who have a generator. How about the cost of fueling it? So now you are going to be having more lights, more study time, more safety, more productivity. For poor neighborhoods and rural villages, this could reduce dependence on expensive generator, fuel consumption that just like I pointed out. Now let's look at the implications of what VDM is about to start. Supply and infrastructure. If VDM's model works, it could spark more grassroots solutions, private, small-scale, localized power supply. Let's look at the economics of this all. Skipping middlemen and importing directly from manufacturers means less margin padding, lower prices. Yes, this is one big problem with these people who bring stuff for us from locations like China. A lot of padding takes place. And this could force market players to be more competitive at the end of the day. Trust and reputation is also something we need to look at here. Because VDM is taking his name. If the product works, reliable and affordable, it strengthens his credibility. If not, he may risk backlash. So this is something he's ready to put his reputation online for. So what are the lessons in all of this? So when someone uses their blessing to lift others, the ripple effect is so powerful. Change does not have to wait for perfect governments or systems. Grassroots action can also lead. Transparency matters. Being open about price, manufacturing, logistics gives people hope. So let's be ready for the resistance. Systems that benefit from the status quo rarely give way without pressure. And I know that VDM is going to face a lot of pressure from the status quo. Okay? Because I remember the fish magnet guy the last time. He came crashing the price of fish within his neighborhood. And according to the rumors out there, people are already insinuating, though investigation is still ongoing, people were already insinuating that it could be his competitors in that industry, in that sector, that could have collaborated, to pay that young man. So we know that the status quo, those who are already enjoying that status quo, who are benefiting from it, will do everything to scuttle this new initiative of Very Dark Man. But I trust Very Dark Man, he will always find his way to resist it and just do what he needs to do. So let me end by closing right now, because I don't want to make this video too long, okay? In a land where darkness is routine, VDM is bringing light, not just electric power, but hope as well. When light enters classrooms, kitchens, and homes, dreams that hibernate in shadows get a chance to wake. There is a Yoruba proverb that says, "What dries by night will not know daylight. What dries by day sees the morning." VDN's project is water, drying by the daylight, bringing the relief long deferred. As we watch this unfold, my people, let's support the vision. Pray for the pray for the result. Demand follow through. Because the difference between promise and delivery is everything. And this time, many hope that delivery begins immediately. And with this, I want to just end it by saying that we need to pray for Very Dark Man at this point. All writers all over the world, please pray for this initiative that it sees the light of the day. Okay? Because at the end of the day, not just the university students, but a lot of people, the downtrodden, will benefit from this. And there's nothing that brings hope like light. Okay? And that is exactly what VDM is about to do. So what do you think about this beautiful story coming out from China at this time? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there. And yours sincerely, we'll meet you right there to take this conversation further. God bless you. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.